Hey everyone, doing some work here at the city house. I'm going to take you along for that. It's mainly we've been mulching, we're putting some sod down. Melissa's here putting some plants in. We've got a couple of events coming up. We have a what is it called there? A rehearsal dinner. Going to be here on the 30th of May. This is the 18th now, so about 12 days. And Melissa's been in here cleaning up the blackberries and the raspberries and the side hill, and now putting a line of mulch along the driveway here, where we just have some hostas as a barrier, and she's now taking some things out. What are you taking out, dear?
Goji berries.
Goji berries, and they're headed up to the farm.
Yep.
There you go. So she's going to take out some of these goji berries here. We're going to move them up to the, what I'm going to start calling the berry patch up there, because we have raspberries there already, don't we?
Blackberries.
Blackberries there. Now we're going to put some gojis in. And that is not far from where the apple trees went in.
Yes.
Yeah, update on the apple trees. They did not do very well. The deer have eaten over half of them to the point of killing them. So we are going to have to change the way we do it. We might have to treat the apple trees like you would treat chickens or anything else that predators will come to. So we're thinking electric fencing and other things to protect the small trees that are only, what, 4 foot tall, dear? 5 foot tall at most, when they ate them down to nothing. And so that's a little disappointing. But again, we're working here at the city house. Here we along the asphalt that we put in last year, we put dirt in here and raised it to the level of the asphalt, and now we're going to put sod on top of it. Now the hope is this ledge of sod that will be above the asphalt will keep the water on the driveway as it heads to the street. Right now we have a curbing here that directs all the water this direction. And it gets, because of the momentum and the force, it gets to right about here, just past the tree here, and then it goes off into the side yard, creating erosion because there's too much of it. So we are going to put sod this whole way and around the corner over there, along the parking area. So that's what we're doing right now. So go ahead and come along. I got 3 rolls down already. And we're just going to keep working on it. Just a quick note on the trees. After a couple of weeks, or several weeks after this video was shot, we were in the field and noticed that they had sprouted new leaves. So they did survive, but we're going to have to make changes to how that works. Anyhow, keep the deer from eating them. Yeah, possibly, huh?
They are,
No, that's not going to work. Let's go get a knife. Okay, as we continue on here, the
driveway's got a little bit of a curve to it as it widens out to 3 cars wide from a car and a half wide in this part. And so we're turning a corner here, and there's several ways to do this. The first is I had to go get a serrated knife, or anything that's got serrated edges to it. You could use a keyhole saw or something like that, but the best is a serrated knife, I've found. And then you saw that I cut a notch in the one piece so that it would turn the corner. And then here a bit later, I'm going to cut the end off. All the time I'm checking for where is the edge of the asphalt. If the sod hangs into the edge, hangs into the asphalt, that edge will die because there's no dirt under it. So you've got to make sure that you're pushed back onto the dirt when you're doing this. But I don't want to get it back too far. I want it right on the edge because it's there to act as a water bridge. And if I expose the dirt underneath without having sod on it, it will eventually wash that dirt away. So the placement here is fairly particular, and we proceed with this. And now we're moving into the corner where it takes a lot of cutting to get around the corner. So you can notch a piece and turn it slightly. You can cut the edge, you can cut in the middle, you can cut the side, you can cut it anywhere you want to. But when you come to a big corner like this, you've got to just lay it down and cut the corner into it and make sure that you're fitting against, in this case, the edge of the asphalt. And I cut a little notch in here so it can be moved around a little bit. And then we'll piece together with the scrap, we'll piece together this corner to get it to finish off and to complete this part of the project.
Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, but I really know nothing about what you need me to say. Same every day, feelings and pain. Everyone said that I better do something. You are no good to me, but still.
All done. Well, I mean,
The edge is done, yeah.
yeah, with the first run. The question is, what do we do next? We have this little piece.
Is 5 rolls enough for that?
Yeah, so the question is, do we do this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7, 8. 24 feet. We have 30. So there should be just enough to do this. And then have a few scraps so that we can maybe fill that hole over there by the tree. All right, do we want to rake this out at all, or just?
Yeah, that needs to be raked out, and we need to put some black dirt down. That's really hard.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Flowing all over, and because the water here in Deep Haven is high in iron, even though I'm scrubbing it through big iron filters, if we let it hit on the hardscape without controlling it, we will get an orange tint to it. So whenever possible, we use things like drip lines to keep the water from aerating and getting on the hardscapes. So here I'm just laying it in and around and getting it pieced in to cover as much as possible, and then we will put some water to it and soak it. I don't get into all of that, just show you how we're kind of just laying it around and getting a run up the side and letting you know that we are watering it. They got good soaking in their first day here, and then you'll see in a minute we got rain on the next day. So it's important that you do this kind of thing. Most people are going to use a sprinkler. That's great if you don't have the problem with high iron water. Here I'm just twisting the end. I put the hose fitting on the other end in here. You can just fold these over and zip tie them. All you're trying to do is restrict the flow of water out the end so that they will build pressure and weep through.
Okay, it's early Tuesday morning, a couple of days after the last entry. So I want to show you, it's raining if you can't tell, and it rained quite a bit overnight. But this is what I was hoping for. By putting this sod ledge here, the water doesn't run off here, it runs down this way. Now, what I'm disappointed by is I was hoping that it would break this direction, but it doesn't. It breaks this direction. But this is still better because it gets into the garden, into the mulch, and it doesn't erode the grass and the lawn. So that's a huge improvement. Get a lot of water off this driveway when it rains, and I'm getting all wet. So I'm going to run back in. Just a quick closing on this project to show you how it worked out. Hey, like and subscribe. Thanks for coming along, and we'll talk to you again.